Hello, everybody. Welcome to AME Canada Series 2-Second Lean. Today, we've got an incredible tour for you. We're going to be visiting our friend Pavlo in the Ukraine. Progress Service is the name of his company. And we're going to be flying today all the way from our home base in Toronto, Canada to Lviv, Ukraine.
Всім доброго ранку. Hello everybody, як кажуть нас в Україні. My name is Paul Akers. We are in Ukraine, in village Lviv, in company for a service. We making shoes, winter and summer shoes like this. And we apply lean 6 years ago, starting from 2 seconds improvements, watching small videos from Paul Akers, and we really like these videos and make the same every day in our company. So come on, I'm gonna show you how we change our system, our culture every day. We have many people, great people in Ukraine who are very genius, and we have many stars. We can see our stars every day. We love them and teach them because we understand we must teach our people and have a right people on the board. But right now, you know, we are fighting with the Russians. So many great people right now is on the board state. Richard said, I have a great knowledge of language. My second language is English, but I never learned this. Взагалі ми говоримо по-українськи у нас в Україні. And I'm gonna show how we change our whole company in this great system to second lean. Historically, we are growing not too fast, but we are buying all these buildings, and this looks like Shanghai. And we buy some machines, equipments, and have a bad positions and have a bad diagram of spaghetti. A lot of transportation, excess motion, and everything looks like a mess. Before it looked like this. It was terrible. It was cheaper, and no one want to spend money to make a roads and make some small changes. But we understand we must spend our money to be greater and become better every day. Right now we are first lamination area, lamination facility. This is starting producing our shoes from here, and we make all materials, all furniture for our shoes by ourselves from start to finish. We make all shoes, so we get our material laminated, one machine, second machine, have a small inventory, laying, and take to other operation. Before we have a walls, and we have a problem with transportation. But right now we break our all walls and make a flow easily. And we have ordered to our machine with the kanban signal. Have a different kanban cards. Have order from other customer and have our own order with the kanban cards. Look like this. What product, from where, and how many we must produce this. And this kanban card goes this board, order, in progress, and finished. And we trying to change our equipment, our machine with small improvements and make a faster changeover. For example, we have even museum how it looks like before. Before we have tools like this. It was cheap and easy. We think before. So we must get on this roll this tool, get a hammer and push it, get another tools to spin it, and we make a change. We combine this all tools in one, and without hammer we can have an opportunity to fix this roll like this. And we decide the changes and make it with one click, 1 second click, close it and open it, 1 second, and we change it. Another time these tools more stronger, 1 click and 1 click to open, and use a lot of magnets to fix this tool like this. So we have even small museum of our old equipment. And when our machine is break down, we must repair it, but we must have all tools very close to our machine, and we have a great shadow board. It's not perfect, but it's made by our people, our hands. We have a green shadow board, and for another machine, the same, we have a red shadow board. It's working like a GPS signal because these tools are red, and this clear visual signal. And we load magnets. Everywhere is magnets. We have thousands and thousands of kaizens with different magnets. We have an opportunity to use vertical surface, not only horizontal, and put these magnets everywhere where we need this. Also, we change our equipment. We even cut this machine. Before it was longer for 2-3 meters, and it was higher. And we have a problem with the 3 steps, up and down. And we cut this machine and make it not so higher. And here we put big and heavy rolls, and we even change this methodology, cut this machine and have a different and easy way how to get this roll here. And before, some worker stand like this and hold this roll and control this quality, but we use his hand and make it with wood and iron, maybe in this. And before, we have a lot of raw material. We have a work in progress. For example, this material 3,000 meters. Right now here is 100 meters. It's for half of day, and before it was a 1 month work in progress material. In this use like empty space, like kanban signal. If it's empty, we know what to do. We start from first operation and second and fill this empty space. But if it full, we must stop and help other people because here is bottlenecks. And we lay this material and put to other operation, cutting. Right here we are in the zipper area. We make zipper in these machines, and you can see it's look like a small work cell and making flow from first machine to second, another machine to finish, and operator can start product and stop the line in one place and don't have to walk too many. And sure, we can use Gamba docs from Tom Hughes from Ireland. We love this program. We make 1,000 standards in our company and don't have another question how to make this product, how to work this machine. It's right now it's not problem. And each machine have a video standards how it must start or stop the line, how it's working. And this work cell have a spare parts checklist for quality, incoming problems, mine problems, and checklist for TPM, how to maintain our equipment, and checklist for 5S. And I understand in checklist we trust in our company because it's very simple, very easy, visual. Make your operation and mark with a pen. It's no problem, no question. When to do it, what to do it, how to do it. And we have many shadow boards. It's also clear and visual. Where is our tools? Right now we are in cutting area, and we get material on the press, cut the material, get the details for shoes, marking, numbering, and get this details to stitching. For example, this automation machine stitching. We designed this very efficient workplace. Every worker can change layout, can change by two hands if it's needed, like this. Change the boxes, make this operation very efficient. Also, we use magnets to fix details. We know exactly how many pieces we can mass produce from this plate. We can see in which hour how many pieces we must produce, and then we write this on this tagged board, and we manage if we deviate from this quantity, and we must write the number of reason this deviation. For example, 2 or 3, and we decide we can make brainstorming and solve this problem. In the next time we don't deviate and don't have this problem, and we produce without problems. And we're trying to change this plates where it's not 1 minute and 1 second like this. It's very fast. Before it was 60 seconds to change this plate. Right now it's very easy. And we have vision control if we deviate. If we have a problem here, to 15 minutes we will have a green light. From 15 minutes to 30 minutes you have a yellow light. From 30 minutes and more we have a red light, and the supervisor can see where is the green, where is the yellow, where is the red, who can help, who can work very well, have no problem, and help him. Everywhere is the same standards. Quality checklist before operation, my operation, what to do. Hourly we check some quantity details from the package. And we also have a TPM checklist, what to do with the equipment, and the 5S checklist, because in checklist we trust. Also we have a small but great motivation like this: best facility, best 5S workplace, best worker. And also we have morning meetings. We get together, make this with the agendas. We have standards how to lead morning meetings. Everyone in our facility, our factory, make this standard operation, how to lead. We have an instruction clearly, and we lead по черзі. I know how in English. Next lead. Everyone is leading, and we writing problems in Kaizen journal. We writing when problem is start. Write what is problem, who escalate this problem, who will responsible, who make some solution, and deadlines, and study. Not to see this problem in work, make something, and the problem is solved. And we understand in what stage is this problem. It's working very well. It's everyone can make marker and write something on the board. And we have a Poka-yoke, for example, like this. We load this laser, cut these different tools for our marker or sponge, and nothing here but only marker. And we have a small space between operation. We have a cutting numbering process. For example, we make decorative stones for our shoes. We have a diamonds, we have a pattern. We put this pattern on this machine. Cut tape. Take these stones on this tape. Make picture. And take this picture on the shoes. And laminate very closer. So we connect our machines. We don't have a lot of space. And when we finish our raw material, we must refill it. We have a kanban rack tubing system. It's work very efficient, very easy. When we finish this bin, take this material, we put this empty bin back, move this forward, take new material, take kanban card, move in kanban post, light is on, and who refill it, water spider can see what to refill, where, how much, and get this material from warehouse to this bin, refill it, get it on back, this move forward, and finish. This is kanban bin system working very easy and very efficient. And we manage with this system every detail, like needles, tape, and paint, everything we have in this factory we manage with these kanban cards. And we must check it every time. So we have a checklist. Like I said, in checklist we trust. We check these cards, make signature, and done. Also this with magnets. Before we use Kamishibai cards, for example, we manage our TPM with cards Kamishibai. If we need to check this machine, it must be red. When we check it, we turn it green. So it have a visual control. Where is the problem? What must be done next time? And we have an instruction with a QR code, with video, what must to do. Also, we manage our bottlenecks. Every time we get together on morning meeting, we asking where is the bottleneck, and we can change this position of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola means bottleneck, lowest operation, and we understand what we must to do with this bottleneck, who needs to help. And every workplace have a ownership. We understand who work in this machine, who have a ownership, very clearly understand visual control. For example, again, TPM 5S and quality checklist. Also, we Kaizen this machine. For example, we must make this detail, we take this plate, make faster changeover, ready position. We understand what parameter must be done, set on this machine, right in here. And when we must make changeover, it's making with seconds, like this, without mechanics, without another help. Everyone can make this operation. And material goes forward, for example, to this machine, when we must get picture on this detail, for example, this transfer. We don't see if we right position this or not right. We added light. So right now we can see where is the picture, it is correct or not correct. But when we move it, light will be off because it's very bright in my eyes. And make this operation. And material goes up to stemming area. And one more improvement to second lean. Before we mark this operation like this, get, put, marking, get, put, marking. And after video, we make improvement and change this operation and make much more faster. Get, put, 2 times faster. After 6 years, our improvement, we understand, so we can make checklist of our Kaizen clearing of process. When we have new model, we must check where is the muda. We check on different operation. For example, marking, cutting, making this pattern. Each process are the same, so we can make the same improvements. When we get new model, just it's changed the form, but improvement still the same. When we must get picture on our shoes, we also can make printing. So we make this workplace for printing area, and we asking what this model. We searching this model, understand what proportion of mixing white and black paint. Take basket, get the scale, refill it with the black, understand what the weight, refill it with white paint. It's getting very low. We want to have a pressure here, so refill it very fast. Mix this color here, put this on the plate here, or screen printing pattern. Make picture, hit it, and it's going back here, falling in the basket, and we have a finished product. Just 5 or more minutes. Before it was 5 hours. And when we must wash it, we wash it very, very near and get it back very clear. And also we make cutting steel here, everything with shadow board. Every tool you have understand where the tools, visual control, what tools, what color, and everything on the place. Right now we are in the mechanic zone. Here we manage who must do what, how many times they need for this Kaizen operation or remont. And we also have another agenda for mechanics. We manage who make improvement, who makes VS daily. Each day, everyone can make some improvements. We manage who did next time. And here is also many improvements. For example, here we have everywhere tools, shadow boards. Right now it's yellow. It's much more better than shadow like this. We don't understand here's tools or it's absent. Everything in details, small details. What parts is where on magnets. Everything is has shadows. It's working perfect. And we make trolleys ourselves. Also, we have these details with kanban cards, so we can manage these details and replenish them. Everywhere is 5S, every tool on the place. And here we make some Kaizen improvements. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's looking great. Also, mechanics have a TPM checklist, what machine they manage, and when they must check this machine. Everywhere is checklist. Maybe some operation must be done once in the year, so we can see where the next time we must clean some machine. And here is also small kaizens. For example, this material, we understand what's the number, how many can we take. It's very easy. And get this back. When we must make welding, also everything on the wheels and visual. Everything have a place. For example, when we welding something, we must hold it like this, so we can very fast fix it. Fixation. Right now we are assignment room. Here we have a team concept and have a strong visual control. We understand where is our teams, number of team. We understand number 6. Here is 1, 8, 6. See from here, and we understand which model who produce. And we have strong visual control. We understand here is the green light, everything is okay. There is a red and yellow. For example, here we have a yellow light. We understand how many in this hour we must produce pieces. We have a deviation 5 for this number of problem, and we have a clear number our standard problems because every problem we have a standard. We understand diagram of spaghetti, where is the flow, how move these details, supplying from previous operation our details, go to first operation, to second, to another, and we finish, we have a finished product like this. Before it will have a 2 or 3 days. Right now it's 5 minutes from start to finish. Everywhere is the standards. Every operation understand how quality it is or bad quality, how make this operation, and everything on the wheels. Every station, every machine on the wheels so we can easily change the layout. And when we make improvements, we have a Kaizen board also on the wheels. We can go closer to the problem, and right here, our ideas or problems, right in the full, make this problem our solution make, and date when we make this problem, and stage. Everything understand, clear, and very fast. Here we have mechanics. Also, everywhere is shadow boards, tools, or spare parts. We have too many machines, and we have many spare parts. We understand which machine, what machine, and where is this part. Also on kanban, so we manage without computer. And we have a TPM board. On this TPM board, we can understand which team have what machine, and where is another machine on our warehouse. And when we must clean this machine or make repair, we can visually give this signal. It's going to be red. And when mechanics repair this machine, turn on the green. So we understand everything is okay, and where is our machine, our equipment. And mechanics make clear code how to clean this machine or make some operation and everything on the video. And here we have another small improvement. For example, we cut the rope like this. And before, this operation looked like this mess. We must unbundling this rope. It's very, very hard work. Measure exactly how many meters we need. Cut the rope and burn it on the both sides. Let's plan one side and another side. It's a very, very long operation. Like this. Thank you. And another way to make 100 improvements and make small changes, make this operation much more faster. Давай трошки довше. We can measure small or long lengths of this rope and make this burning like this. And we have already each rope here. First, second, and another rope. So we can easily take this rope and go to another operation much more faster. Here is another small improvement. We have a small machine that make all stations for cutting tape.
Добрий день. У нас є нарізочна машинка, яка регулюється вперед-назад, зроблена на таких сантизах. Легко можна замінити ленточку. Ось. Кидаємо і можна брати іншу ленточку. Не потрібно буде її насовувати, налаштовувати. От, треба так. Іголки, от, щоб іли були. І заряджаємо. Підсуваємо її, регулюємо прямо на полосу. Воно собі погано падає, зупиняємо. Є для цього контейнер під руками, який знаходиться у нас по поличках. Все добре. Є в нас метр зроблений, щоб не міряти кожні деталі. І знову ж таки можна переїхати куди хочеш, під любу комірочку, під все, де вона приходить. Нарізка йде по каталогу. У нас каталоги є. І кожна модель має свою нарізку. Можна в будь-яку точку під'їхати і там нарізати, щоб не носити, не бігати. Ще в нас є інвентар прибирання. От він. Який прибирає. Круги. Є висувна доска. Висувна. Контейнери малі. І все. Це все. Дякую.
Доброго дня, мене звати Оксана. Це є моя формовочна машина. На ній я працюю по 3С. Це є стандартизація, впорядкування та прибирання. Протягом дня я заповняю дошку, починаю з неї. У мене чітко видно план, факт, відхилення і причини відхилення, які могли бути. Також, хто не вміє формувати на цій машинці, може подивитися QR-код, по якому нікого не відволікаючи, можна побачити, як на цій машинці працювати. Ми бачимо, маємо маленькі підказки, це є такий каталог, на якому ми бачимо, як виглядає модель і її номер, не затрачаючи часу, перегортаючи каталоги. В нас є різні застереження, в нас чітко все підписано, протягом дня ми все сортуємо, складаємо і впорядковуємо, покращуємо. Також ми заповняємо бланк, на якому ми беремо кожної години 2 пари і видно брак, який прийшов до нас, або міг вийти вже від нас. В кінці робочого дня ми прибираємо, ми бачимо на контрольному листі, що ми маємо зробити кожного дня, раз в тиждень або раз в місяць.
Right now we are in assembling room. Here we have our uppers and make injections with our molding machine. Here we in our place where we make morning meetings. Everything is the same. We see our goals, our problems, deviation, who is responsible where. It's like dashboard diagram of spaghetti. Kaizen journal, where is the problem, who is responsible, deadlines, our stars, our small motivation for the best idea, for the best facility. And one more example for our improvements. We make production of our insoles. Before we have an insoles for 1 month. Right now we have an insole for 1 hour. We have an inventory lamination material. What is refilling by kanbans. Everything is color coded. We have a green model, yellow models, red models, and have a order by kanban signal. Right now we are cutting this model, and this go very fast. Can you show us how fast we are cutting this material? Як швидко ми обрізаємо. With one finger we can cut this material very fast. Покажи, як раніше було. Покажи, як раніше було обрізати тими ножницями. Before we cut this material, давай. 22 обрізи. This was before. It's very hard work. But we don't love hard work. And then we have a finished insoles with kanban signal, and we go to packaging. From saving room, we have uppers on the trolley, and this upper goes on this machine, and we are lasting aluminium legs and place these aluminium legs into molds. Then we make injection. It's PVC. Then we get this finished shoe from this last and have a finished goods like this. And everything from start to finish we make here. From material, stitching, outsole, insole, everything. And here a small improvement. Before we make changes for this molds half hour. Right now we change this molds 1 minute. It's much more faster. And one more improvement what we have in our factory. We have a 5S box. This is red box. When we leaving our morning meeting, we can walk around from start to finish and check where is the problem, what we can take, what is don't need here. Maybe this is some problem. We put here and get this box to morning meetings. I can decide what is go to quarantine zone, what is needed to another facility. As we know, everything starting from lean toilet, and we have a clear visual signal. Maybe it's free or not. Then everything goes like always to warehouse. What was also improved. Before we have a 200 place for pallets, but we increase our capacity of this warehouse and make it 600. We change this racks, and we can load second floor, third floor, designed for safety, some issues. Everywhere is tape, so we don't need to make ways like access motion, transportation. Everywhere is tape. We decided to spend more money, but don't waste our time. So we make finished goods and get to our warehouse. Even in our warehouse, you have a automation light. It switch on or switch off automatically. So in our company, Progress Service, we make improvements every day. Як кажуть нас в Україні, робимо покращення постійно, кожного дня. І чекаємо вас в гості. Welcome to Ukraine, welcome to our company. You can visit our city, Lviv, and make this lean too in our company with us. Thank you.
Pavel, the first question was about your andon lights, and just how do the operators know when to go from green to yellow to red? What gives them that direction? How do they know?
These andon lights, they change by themselves because they understand how it works. Before 15 minutes, if they deviate, it's might be something wrong, but it's okay. But more than 15 minutes will be yellow. They change themselves, and if they cannot solve this problem, they can ask leaders from them team. If it's going to be 30 minutes or more, they can ask help from supervisors or stop the line and asking for help. And their duty for change the light, they clearly understand. Every worker was instructed how to work with the andon system.
Nice. You had a lot of QR codes in the plant for scanning with the electronic devices. The ones on the kanbans, do they link to your standard operating procedures as well?
QR code on kanbans, it's a playlist from YouTube, how it worked on another company. maybe some lean tour from yellow tours or from another company. And every new person who starting work with Kanban understand how it works.
Good. You said it yourself, in checklists we trust. What got you so involved and created so much belief in checklists? What's behind the use of checklists and your faith in them?
Before we trying to implement Kamishibai cards. It's red and green cards, but it's really hard to manage if it truly was done, this operation. Or somebody turned this Kamishibai on all weeks forward, but not make these operations. But when we implement checklist, it's going very, very well. And we use pen, make signature, understand of who did this operation or did not.
Thanks. You've got a lot of innovative work going on, changing big pieces of equipment, a lot of physical change. Who does your mechanical and electrical work? Who do you have a handy person? Do you have a mechanic? Where do you get that support from?
We have many ideas, but not every person can make changes, make welding or work with the metal or IT person. So we delegate this operation to a person who train it or can work on this job. So we have 5 mechanics and IT in our company, and a lot of Kaizen improvements make not a woman or stitching worker. So we delegate to specialists who make this operation, make these improvements.
Awesome. 3 questions left, Richard. I've got my timekeeper watching.
Yep.
So again, you've got a lot of Kaizens going, a lot of improvements being made. When you get to some of the bigger ones, and some of those were more challenging corrections, how do you decide what to proceed with and what not to do in ideas? Do you reject ideas? Do you try all ideas?
Before I manage every improvement, but it's too much for me. I was a bottleneck for this acceptation of this improvement or rejection. So we decided to delegate this to supervisor or a team leader in small teams. So they themselves can decide to accept or reject this improvement. They have a great motivation for each improvement. And we use in Trello, and all improvements everyone in our company can see. Or Viber Messenger, we make a photo or video so we can understand who make improvements, is good or not.
Terrific. Second last question. What was the biggest barrier for you and your team to get everybody engaged in making the improvements and being involved in this journey?
I think it was me, biggest barrier to make everyone involved, because I don't know before this all tools, lean tools, and afraid when we make changes, someone can quit from our company. But we change our management. Some old management don't want to change. We change them. We trying to teach our workers to learn the tools, teach our management, and building new team, new support from this changing old system. First years we don't make improvements. It was very hard because management don't want to change. But when we change management, everything go very, very fast.
Very good. This is the last question I've got, and this is a question actually about your awards. On your awards, there were stars and numbers. People just want to know what the meaning were of the different stars and numbers that were on each award.
We implemented bonus system of our improvements. We copied from Nissan. Some improvements have some points, and how many points someone have, they increase their salary for forever, because we understand they thinking about our company more than another, and we decide to increase the salary that people.
Very good.
Brad,
Thank
one
you
more
for
question,
answering.
and then we've got to close the Q&A down. There's just one more from John. He's asking, when did you start your lean journey, Pavlo? How long ago?
It was 6 years ago. Before we tried to implement TOC, but it was very, very hard, difficult. But then we use Lean. It's more easy tools. And then we found 2-second Lean. It's much more easy to everyone. Every day make small changes. It's very, very easy. It was 6 years ago.
It was incredible. I put in the chats that Paul and myself, we visited you virtually about 18 months ago, and we walked through your facility and we gave you some feedback and said, maybe in another 12 months. And the transformation that we've seen is just incredible, absolutely incredible. You've done a fantastic job. And I know it's not just you, it is all your people, it's all your team. And it's just fantastic. Pavlo, on behalf of AME, on behalf of the Lean community, the 2-second Lean community, incredible tour. Thank you. Just a reminder about AME's conference. Our conference is coming up October 30th to November 2nd. It's in Cleveland, United States. We've got a special offer to all of the 2-second Lean maniacs. We've got a special discount code for you, LG-2SL. You are going to get the lowest price to register of anybody, even the early bird discounts, $1,440 US for this particular conference. It's an incredible conference.